Alright. Good afternoon. Leveling My Warden, Nora Iceblade.
Thanks for breaking me out back there. Listen, while you're in a heroic mood, want to help me get something I left with the goblins?
You gave something to the goblins?
I figure if you want something kept safe, give it to the goblins. They'll watch it for free. They're too stupid to trade it, and they'll kill anyone who tries to take it.
Won't they kill you if you try to take it?
Here's the thing. You went through a lot of trouble to free me, right? There's no way you'll let me get eaten by goblins. So you, my good friend, will follow me to their mine. Yeah?
Uh-huh, of course I will.
This way.
Haha, run faster. Pick up our dwarven part.
I'll meet you at the door.
Yep, meet you at the door. I'm gonna start this
Damn
quest too.
murder! Goblins! They're gonna kill us all.
What happened?
They killed everyone. My brothers and our 5 guards. They speared me good, left me for dead. I crawled here after they left. Their new kings got them all riled up, ready to attack Port Hunding and wipe out the town.
What can I do about it?
Kill their king! They won't attack the town without him to lead them. Bring me his crown so I know the bastard's dead. I try to make it to town, unless the goblins kill me first.
I'll do it.
I just need to gather my strength and hobble back to town. Get that goblin king and bring me his crown if you can.
What's up, baby? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going home.
Silly kid. How'd you run into the goblins?
We actually went looking for them, if you can believe that. We'd heard they had a new king and he was stirring up trouble. We figured we could handle them, but there were too many for us.
Why don't we just warn the town?
No good. Bosek'll never believe it. He's a suspicious bastard, and will think we're trying to trick him somehow. He'd have our heads on pikes. I'm too fond of my head to risk it.
Oh, I'm not gonna keep talking. I don't really care. Sometimes they just never shut up. Uh-oh, one of them's coming after me. Made it.
They store everything on the upper level.
Alright, let me do something real quick. All right.
Try and keep up. Hope you're not keeping score. This is the part where I trust you.
And what are you talking about?
I'll kill the goblins in the scaffolding in the next room. You...
Ay. Stupid goblin.
Be careful, good looking.
Oh. He said I was good looking. There we go. I knew there was garlic somewhere. I'll be taking all of this. Thank you very much.
Over here. I have a question for you. What were you doing in the mine? And did you see a scummy Breton up there?
What's his name?
Yakarn. He's a liar and a thief. He stole a gem from headman Bosek. Now, if the gem came back, Bosek might let him live. Can you help me, or not?
Sorry, haven't seen him.
Now that's just too bad. If you do run into him again, tell him that if we catch him, he's dead.
Another dwarven part.
Did you kill the Goblin King?
Yes, here's the crown.
By Kain, you did it. I've been expecting them to attack the town any minute. Bosek tossed me out when I tried to warn him. Said he'd have my head if I didn't shut up. He'll never know you saved his town for him. If it's not goblins, it'll be something else tomorrow. I swear this town is cursed.
Why aren't you in the tavern?
They kicked me out. They heard Bosek threatened me. They don't want to risk his fists storming in to arrest me.
Oh my goodness, it's pouring down rain. It's beautiful though. Ah, I should take a nap.
Help out a poor soul, that bastard.
They won't let me help you, lady.
If you're looking for that bastard Jakan, he's at the tavern with a Red Guard girl.
What happened?
I overheard him telling a Red Guard girl he'd whisk her off to Sentinel, that he was a ship captain. She swooned like a fool, like I did. I'd tell the headman where he's hiding if I didn't hate the headman more. I need off this island.
Hey there. Glad to see you made it out.
Here's the gem you stole.
Hey now, the headman stole it first. And you brought it back to me, didn't you? Thanks, good looking.
You owe me for freeing you, and Captain Colleen needs your help.
Seeing as it's you asking, sure. If she's planning a job, I'm in. All I ask is a trip off this rock after it's over.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
This is one more quest over here. Here we go.
Yes? Do you have something for me?
I found something you might be interested in.
Just what my sphere needs. Just give me a minute, then throw that switch over there.
I'll wait.
Ah, good. I believe this will work. One never knows what's going to happen when working on Dwemer devices. Now throw the lever, and we will see what happens. I must say that my research does not often produce such spectacular results. Most gratifying. Oh, research never goes as one expects.
Was that good?
I'm amazed it worked at all. But thanks to you, I've made remarkable strides today. Narama will be thrilled. Please take this for your good work.
So much to do.
Good to see you back in one piece. Hey, the captain's looking for you.
What's going on?
Thanks to your work, we can go ahead with the heist. We've even got a few extra sailors clamoring to join our crew. You should talk to the captain upstairs.
I'll go speak to her.
Peace, Lord. No call for such talk. I remain...
You're back! Found anyone else to help us with the heist?
We're moving along.
Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew, those traitors, when we've got you helping us?
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money. Don't you agree?
I agree. What now?
Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs.
His sailing logs? Really?
His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen cargo they've unloaded, and every illicit payment made to Bosek.
How does that make us rich?
Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the King's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the King can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop.
The King's agreed to pay you for them?
Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs, and getting out with them. That's your job.
How do I do it?
First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink, then grab the key.
And then?
The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambor and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers.
I'll be back soon.
Oh, yes. Hello. This is fascinating. Did you know the Dwemer had devices to rapidly mince fruit?
Naramo, can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him quietly, correct?
What's your idea?
I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces quite the incapacitating shock. If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful.
I'll take it. Thanks, Naramo.
Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly. I'm quite curious about the twitching.
I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
Peace, my lord.
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head.
Jakarn, can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back.
Sounds great, Jakarn.
Get your disguise and meet me out back. Leave Bosek to me.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we?
What do you think of Captain Colleen's plan?
She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace.
Thanks, Larissa. I'd love your help.
My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you. Well, look who's come to pay a visit.
Did you find a disguise for me?
Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right. In the meantime, I'll just continue my sweep at the palace.
Onsi's bones, what is it now?
Have you seen Headman Bosek?
Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry up and refill his drink. You don't want him running out of drink.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time.
What happened to Bosek?
My dear friend, Headman Bosek, is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies. They are quite a handful, and an eyeful, too. Why don't you take the good Headman's key inside for safekeeping?
I'll do that.
Things have never looked worse.
Adios, muchacho.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some good news?
Here's the shipping logs, Captain.
Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the King's decrees. Come on, it's time to go. On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
Finally, home to Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
I'm ready to leave now. Let's sail.
Then we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor's happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs. You'll have a friend for life.
I have to plug in my heater. I'm cold. That'll feel much better in a minute.
When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Feels good.
What now?
Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be here for a while. Here's your cut of the take from the heist. Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stone-Tooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc.
Why should they join the Covenant?
They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coin-selling weapons to our alliance.
Yay.
Help someone in need?
Keep your weapon sheathed, newcomer. Good thing you sailed in with Captain Colleen. Outsiders aren't welcome on Betnik, especially not now.
Why not?
Bloodthorn cultists attacked the fortress. You're lucky you don't look like them, or you'd have a spear in your belly.
Looks like the attack failed.
Of course. We slaughtered most. The rest fled. We stole something from the chief, but we'll get it back. We'll mop them up as soon as Chief Tazgul raises the army. You want to know more? Ask Lambour.
I'll go find her.
This was part of a larger plan, I'm sure of it.
What happened?
The Bloodthorn cult assaulted the fortress. They were repulsed, but they stole a Breton scroll the orcs found here long ago. Chief Tazgul thinks the attack failed, but I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
The cultists retreated after the initial assault. They came here to steal that scroll, I'm sure of it. But why? Have they set a trap for us? We must know before the chief decides to attack.
How can I help?
Start with Shaman Laganak. She witnessed Bloodthorn rituals in the Carved Hills. She's waiting by the Longhouse south of here. Cultists were also seen at Morriselli to the north, and Grimfield west of here.
What can you tell me about Morriselli?
It's an Ayleid ruin. Years ago, Breton raiders attacked us. An outnumbered patrol held there for weeks until they were wiped out. Later, our army destroyed the raiders. It's just a ruin, really. I don't know what the Bloodthorn want with it.
What about Grimfield? That's an ominous name.
It's a graveyard. Not ours. Breton. When we conquered the islands hundreds of years ago, War Chief Isgul left it intact out of respect for our enemies. We don't desecrate graves, but the Bloodthorn cult will. Plenty of fresh bodies.
What do you know about the Carved Hills?
It's mostly wilderness. There are Ayleid ruins, but they were looted long ago. I don't know what the Bloodthorns want there, but Laganak might know more.
Wait, what's this one? No. I don't want to do that first. I want to do that first. I have my set path I take.
I trust you are here to help. Dark rituals are being performed around the island. I first smelled the corruption on the wind. Then my shaman found evidence at an Ayleid ruin nearby.
Who is performing the rituals?
The same cult that attacked the fortress. I sense a link between the attack and the rituals. There is a way to be certain. Chief Tazgol has forbidden me from pursuing this, so I ask you to.
How?
By the bridge to the south is a totem. Those who touch it see visions. It may show you a vision that links the attack to the rituals I feel corrupting the island. Follow wherever the vision leads you.
I will.
You journey into danger. Choose your steps carefully.
How can I see these visions?
The land remembers those who tread upon it, for good or ill. The totem taps into these memories and shows us the ghosts of the past.
Don't do anything stupid.
So sleepy. It's raining in the real world, and it's raining and cloudy here too. It's not helping.
The stench of these orcs is unbearable.
Nice.
She should be nearby.
See that?
You have the scroll. Rejoice that you did not fail. Varden will be pleased. You have the scroll. Rejoice that you did not fail. Varden will be pleased.
I live to serve my masters.
Go west to the Ayleid site. The scroll's ritual should enable you to succeed where the others failed.
I will not fail you, mistress.
Let's go get that eye. Delivered 10 more black-robed freaks to Bethany, orcs none the wiser. While your coin is good, these folk aren't. It's plain as the nose on your face, they're necromancers. Raising the dead disgusts decent folk, but it excites these buggers. I even heard one boasting about digging up a whole family lost to pox and trotting them around. I'm as open-minded as the next smuggler, but I do have standards. I'm done after this next batch. I don't care how good the gold is. These crazies would soon stick a dagger in your belly as a look at you. Get in touch with Peliquin out of Altcroft if you want more of them run in. He takes any sort, even these. Stay safe, my friend. Well, I can't see if this is Gilbert or Farron.
Now, read the scroll. The ritual it holds will send you into the spirit realm. Should you succeed, I will follow. In the name of the Bloodthorns, enter the spirit realm.
I wonder if that's his dead body there.
Perhaps an ancient curse lingers here. I will try the ritual in our lair.
Well, look who's here. Let me guess. You want into the Bloodthorn secret lair.
Iron Burden.
I've got your back good looking. Looking for you? Lagonic told me you were headed this way, chasing the creeps who attacked the fortress.
You knew about the Bloodthorn lair?
Sure. I tracked a few of them to their cave. Rather than poke around on my own, I decided to wait for you, my friend. And here you are.
I meet you at last. I saw you defeat the scheming Redguard who rules Stros Makai. I see great events swirling about you.
How?
Visions. This is one of 3 shrines around Betnik that give glimpses of events that affect many lives. They affect you in particular. Would you like to see them yourself?
Yes.
Burn these herbs at each shrine. You will receive a vision of things to come. I will be in my longhouse, should you have questions.
I will.
I know what you're planning, Your Grace.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears of Zet. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
This place reminds me of the grave. Great memories. rob this place clean. Later. We could always ask them to leave the island.
At last. Success! I can enter the spirit realm. The next phase of our mission can begin!
I'll catch up with you later. These bloodthorns need to be robbed.
Ooh, I got a coot out of that. Sweet. I think that's the first time I've ever done
the
that.
fools! Did they succeed?
Yes, I saw it happen.
The dangers that face us become clearer. I will try to convince Chief Tazgol of this, though I doubt he will accept the word of an outsider. Your efforts on our behalf bring you honor.
Now, you are one of us. Go, spread our gift. Blasted Skruga, stop fussing over me!
Keep staring, Outlander, and I'll repay the sacking of Orsinium twice over. A few scratches don't bother me.
What's your problem?
You, coming here, thinking you're better than us. Think again.
Maybe I am better.
Strong talk. Prove it. I bet my axe that any of my hunters could best you in a duel.
I'll take that bet.
Beat 3 of my hunters in duels, and my axe is yours.
Shouldn't I have something at stake?
No need. The loss of your dignity will be my reward.
Good luck with that.
What is it? Speak up or move on.
I wish to duel.
With me? Fool. Let's get this over with.
On your guard.
Am I supposed to be scared?
Come to try your luck with me?
Interested in a duel?
I'm always ready for a fight, especially with Outlanders.
Fight.
Say your prayers.
Why don't you face a real warrior?
Are you willing to duel me?
More than willing. It's been too long since I crushed an outsider's face.
We'll see.
No need to gloat. I saw it all. Clearly, my hunters need more training.
And my reward?
My word is as solid as this steel. Take my axe. Maybe someday you'll learn how to use it.
Oh, my inventory's full. Alright. Sell some stuff. Let me try this again.
No need. My word.
There we go. Head up that way.
Hold it! Stop right there. No one enters. Chief Taskel's orders.
Where did all these zombies come from?
Bloodthorn cult. They're raising zombies all over the graveyard. I'm here to keep the people out until War Chief Taskel arrives and crushes them all.
Aren't you worried about the cult raising an army?
Ha! An army? These are Breton zombies. Flimsy little bodies in the ground. They'll die easy. Still, if you feel like slaughtering cultists, I won't stop you. Start with the crypt in the center. I saw a few in there.
I'll go have a look.
You get into trouble, you're on your own.
Why is the Breton graveyard on Betnik? Isn't this an orc island?
This was a Breton island, hundreds of years ago. War Chief Isgol and the Seamount orcs wiped them out. The Seamounts were the fiercest raiders on the sea, until we settled here.
What was so special about Betnik?
Steel and stone, how could you ask? High, defensible cliffs, a view of all approaches from the fortress, fertile land for crops. What's not to like? Isgol's wives insisted we settle here, so we did.
If you own the island, why leave a Breton graveyard intact?
We're not savages. We respect the enemy's dead. When an orc dies, he gets a cairn to mark where he fell, weapons atop it. We don't stick our dead in the ground like Bretons. Even so, we won't desecrate their graves.
Sounds good. I have to remember where the Sky Shard is at over here. Nope, not in this building. There it is. Let's take off this costume.
Greetings, stranger. You are not a cultist. Help us defeat these necromancers.
How?
Take the Staff of Arche, a potent weapon against undead. You must first charge the staff, then use it to destroy the foul abominations summoned by these necromancers.
How do I charge the staff?
The blasphemers employ dark magic to raise the dead, disrupt their rituals, and release that energy. The Staff of Arche will convert this into power to destroy their dark creations.
Who are you?
In life, I was a priestess of Arche. I served King Renwick for many years. I was with him when the Seamount Orcs invaded. We died together at their hands.
The Seamount clan killed you.
Many died under their blades, but that was long ago. The Bloodthorn cultists desecrate our graves today. I beg you to stop them.
Got it. Oh wait, let me get the staff. Don't forget the staff.
Well now, what have we here? Out for a stroll? Enjoying the scenery?
Oh, Larissa, what are you doing here?
Just exploring the island. I came across these fine fellows disturbing the graves and decided to kill a few. I've collected some robes in this bag. Take one if you want the zombies to leave you alone.
Thanks, Larissa.
I'll be hunting cultists while you're playing with your staff. If I find any more robes, I'll leave them for you. These necromancers are disgusting, but they do dress well.
That's funny.
The staff is fully charged. Quickly, meet me at my tomb. I sense great power in the staff. You've done well.
What do I do with